Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put it out here for everybody can hear. Judge is not the same person in the postseason. In the regular season, he's doing phenomenal. When it counts, he's not showing up.
What is your opinion, Mr. Bobby D, on the statue for D Wade?
Oh my gosh, that thing was terrible.
Yeah.
Like, who is the designer for that? We're in the 21st century. We're where you can carve things out of a stone with a laser, with precision, using AI to generate the patterns that you need to follow to chip something out to make it look like a person. Like, I don't understand what in the world that was.
I know D Hustle is always interested in a good show.
Yeah.
And right now, my opinion, this is probably one of the best shows right now.
Okay.
I think if you go to Wikipedia, every episode is literally over 8.9.
I hope it's the show that I'm thinking of right now, but I'm going to let me write it down.
All right, fellas. Welcome. What's up, fellas?
What up?
What's going on, D Hustle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Raymond, don't call him Ray Ray.
Morning.
Everything's good?
Yeah.
And I'm your... Oh, what do you mean,
You know what happened on Sunday. We'll get into it.
I don't.
You don't? It has something to do with the Dolphins, I guarantee you.
Oh, slide to it. Slide, yes.
Well, welcome. It is episode number 49.
49.
There we go. I can't believe it. We're getting really close to 50. I'm your host, Bobby D, and thank y'all so much for pulling up to the Tech Hustle. We got a really packed show for you. And yeah, fellas, how y'all felt like this past weekend went? Raymond's already stressed out. DD, chill. You had a good chill weekend?
It was good.
Yeah.
Felt good about it.
Had another chill weekend, but we'll get into Raymond's upsets or disappointments.
He's going to be like that the whole year. That's the case.
The rest of the year. Well, like I said, we're here at episode 49 of the Tech Hustle. We got a packed show for you today. I'm going to go really run through it. But the first thing that I want to give a big round of applause at the top of the show. Throw it up, D Hustle. Big round of applause to our 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. Can you believe it, fellas? We got 2,000 subscribers that are following us along on YouTube.
2 stacks.
They're following along. That's the key thing. And I'm just so amazed on our growth and where we're at. And we're about to close the year out. It's looking really good. So my mark was 2,000. Now, shoot, I'm about to move the mark up a little bit more. So I'm looking before the end of the year at 4,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen, right?
Pushing it.
But anyways, let's give another big round of applause for all of our subscribers. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe, follow, tell your friends about us. Click the button. Y'all can see it. And definitely tell people about it because we got some really cool content. All right, so jumping into today's show. So I'm going to kick it off with a tech talk, and I'm going to use a tool that we talked about last week called Notebook LM from Google to talk to us in a general conversation about AI edge data centers or computing down here in South Florida. Is a project that we're working on, and I threw all of our project notes into the system, and it created a really cool podcast. So I want us to catch at least 5 minutes of it. That'll be our tech talk today, and then D Hustle is going to come through with some tech current events, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, and then we're going to have Raymond's Nuggets. He's going to give us some insights into another AI drop. I think it might be something that we talked about in the past, but also he has a show in his bag. So I hope whatever network it's on, they send us a check too, Raymond. So you need to make that happen.
Okay.
And then we'll have D Hustle come back and talk to us about some sports.
See?
Obviously there's some sports going on. I can't believe the NBA has already started up again. Can you believe that?
NBA started.
It's wild.
Fantasy's locked in.
Yeah, you know.
We're good.
And then we'll have sponsorship at the end, and then I'll close us out. How's that sound, fellas?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. How about y'all, audience? Y'all ready for something? Yeah.
Good.
So go ahead and cue up the music, D. If you haven't called Backstage with Bobby D, you'll hear this music every time we're over there talking up, chatting up. We got a few episodes coming out soon too, right?
See.
So that's a plug for our YouTube channel. We have our regular podcast, but we also have Backstage with Bobby D. But let's jump right into our tech talk today. So as I mentioned, this afternoon or evening, whenever you're watching this, first of all, thank you so much for tuning in. And we're going to be talking about a technology that we mentioned on the show a few times. I believe Raymond's mentioned it, D Hustle's mentioned it. Is this product by Google Google called Notebook LM. Now, this tool is really cool. It's free, and I think they're going to start charging for it very soon. So y'all better go and test it out and stuff like that. But one of the coolest features, which Raymond was like, hey, this thing has been out for at least a year or so. Why is it now popping? And it's because there's this really cool feature built into it that can create a podcast episode for you to kind of review content that you upload to their site. So let's say that you have documents around a school project, or let's say you have to read something or really have to watch a video or something like that, and you want to summarize it. Or, hey, I'm about to drive to work and I want to read this book, and I don't have time to read it, but I'm going to listen to an audio and or podcast about the book. Because obviously y'all tuning in because podcasts are fire, and our podcast is fire. Give them a big round of applause for showing up to our podcast. But one of the cool things with AI is now we're able to generate podcasts about a topic. So what is our topic for today, fellas? Our topic for today is a project that we are actively working on and building edge data centers and, city centers and I don't know if y'all heard that in the background. It sounds like somebody. So the funny thing, and this is a little sidebar, funny thing about our studio where we're set up at, right above us, they have an indoor soccer arena up there. So
yes.
Sometimes we catch it over the summer when the kids, but for some reason today, it sounds like they're really getting it in. So
soccer's in right now, so that's basically what's going on.
It's the season, right?
The season of soccer, yes.
Yeah, so definitely enjoy the background noise or ambient noise, we'll call it. And Dee will let me know next time they make a goal or not.
Yeah, damn right.
But back to the topic here. So we are actually working on a project where we're building data centers, or we're talking about designing data centers by reutilizing some older buildings. Because, there's a lot of vacant buildings in all of these cities. And why not convert some of these buildings into data centers? And if you're not familiar with the data center, look at the links below. We'll have access to that. But these data centers are the centralized place where we host and put computers in there. But not just a regular data center on the edge of the internet, but let's make it an AI edge data center, something that we potentially could have AI workload running in a city rather than running in these big old data centers. Or I just read an article about XAI having, this massive computing with thousands of GPUs. Why not just spread them out across the country or across the world into smaller locations so that people in those areas can access it? So I basically drafted a proposal, a document, wrote up about data centers, about the use case for it, and basically, we're looking for investors to help support us on this endeavor. And I was like, you know what? Why not I just throw that document inside Notebook LM and see what it creates? Y'all interested in listening in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh my gosh. All right. Let me turn it up a little bit, but let's tune in for at least 5 minutes of the conversation. If you want to hear the rest of it, I'll definitely have the link at the bottom. But
Welcome back, everybody, to the deep dive. Today, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to jump into the world of AI data centers.
Okay.
We've got a stack of reports here about a fascinating project, and I think it's just the tip of the iceberg, to be honest. But location, costs. We're talking about, how do you even plan these massive structures?
Right.
This project is in South Florida, and it is turning the traditional data center model completely on its head.
Wow.
We're talking about repurposing existing buildings, even historic banks, turning them into these high-tech hubs.
I think that's something we're starting to see more and more. South Florida, I don't think a lot of people think of South Florida when they think of AI innovation, but it really is quickly becoming a contender.
Yeah, so, I guess that's the first thing that we should jump into, right?
Yeah.
What is it about South Florida that makes it I wouldn't immediately think of it as a tech hub.
Well,
all right, I'll pause it right there. Just really quick, fellas. So what did y'all think about that, at least the intro of that?
This is AI, right?
This is all AI.
Not a human being.
Not a human being.
I feel good about it.
Right? It's kind of fire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we haven't given our two guests names yet, but they're definitely hosts of this,
We get
AI
to name
code.
it?
We can name it whatever we want.
Oh, that's easy. I already got a name for it.
The Hustle's already lining up a name for it, right?
I already got a name for it.
Yeah. What do you think about it, Raymond?
I love it. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I was telling you I was playing with it a week or two ago. I was just blown away. It's fire.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
All right, let's keep tuning in because they're going to talk about one of the benefits of why we're building data centers here in South Florida.
there's a couple of factors. First, think about where it's located. Geographically, South Florida is really close to some major international fiber optic cable routes.
Right.
Those are like the superhighways of the internet, right?
Yeah.
So being close to those means lower latency for data that's traveling to Latin America, for example. So that makes it's a really big draw for companies that, that are trying to, operate in different continents.
Right. So it's all about speed. I mean, the closer you are to those pipelines, the faster the information can flow.
That's right. Yeah.
I mean, that makes.
Yeah, I mean, even this part of the conversation in terms of what this document that I wrote really highlighted is, number one, we don't know South Florida is the gateway to all of the Caribbean and South America in terms of internet connection. So 90% of all the internet connection that happens down there goes through a building down in Miami called NAP of America. And I wrote that in the document, kind of just a little bit details, but can you see how the AI actually explained the reason behind, building a data center down there and providing these services, like the in-depth and analysis that it took just, no more than 10, 15 minutes for it to generate this, right? Yeah. Some crazy stuff. All right, let's keep going a little bit.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, but it's not just about geography, right? South Florida also has, a really cool burgeoning tech scene. Yeah. They're attracting talent and investment. And when you have those things, that makes fertile ground for innovation and AI. AI fits into that perfectly.
Right, and it's not just about the actual physical infrastructure.
Yeah.
But you also need the talent to support these projects.
Exactly.
But getting back to this bank, I mean, it almost sounds too good to be true, right? You're saying we're taking a historic building and turning it into this high-tech AI data center. Mm-hmm. I guess paint a picture for me. What does this building look like?
So imagine this. A historic Citizens Bank building right in the heart of Miami. And instead of tellers and vaults, you have rows and rows of servers. And these things are humming with the power of AI, right?
Wow.
Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. So Miami, they're in a flood zone.
Right.
So because of that, the second floor is actually the ideal spot for the data center.
The second floor. So why not the basement? I mean, isn't that counterintuitive?
Well, you got to think about resilience. If you elevate the data center, right, up to a higher level, that's like an extra layer of protection against flooding.
Yeah.
So it's really adapting to the local environment.
So they're turning a potential weakness into a strength, right? I mean, that's some innovative thinking. And from what I've read in these reports, they're really maximizing every inch of space in this building. They're talking about containers in the courtyard and even rooftop expansions. What's going on there?
Yeah, well, they're exploring all these different ways to use the space that they have. So the containers in the courtyard, they're thinking of putting like the power units in there and the cooling systems, that kind of thing. And if they do that, it frees up valuable space inside the building itself.
Oh, okay.
And then they're even thinking about going, up to the rooftop and expanding up there to add even more servers.
So it's like they're playing AI Tetris.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
They're fitting all these pieces together, but
that's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it comical or being, funny, that's not anything that I wrote in the document. That's just it creating an environment where it can really communicate to the listeners. So we'll pause it there in terms of the product. And I'll put a plug. If y'all want to hear more about this episode, it's 15 minutes long. Click the link below. You'll have full access to it so you can hear the whole spill about the data center. Because we are looking for investors and people that want to really get involved. Not only investors, but our community, because the community is actually going to help build it. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about Notebook LM and stuff like that. So,
well, I was a little confused when Mr. I'm going to take your job says says that we can put it in the basement. In Florida, we don't have no basement.
Facts, right?
So I'm just trying to figure out what. And then when Miss No, I'm not going to take your job says, well, it's going to give us a little bit more room and all that, but there's no basement. Mm-hmm. So I get it. Maybe she's talking about the first floor.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. What do you think about Mr.?
I like it. I like how they bounce each other off just like a real podcast, like the two people talking and stuff.
Yeah.
It's good. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
The only thing that I wish, and I can't wait until this feature comes up, is that I get to actually change the tone or change the voice because it is only tethered to those two voices, being the primary and secondary person.
Okay.
But, that when I first heard this conversation, and I'll tell you, after writing or being the author of these documents, I never even thought that it could be explained this way, or it could be interactive in terms of just how fluent it is for them to explain certain things. Because I think even with technology, sometimes I even have a tough time explaining it to people that may not understand what we're building. But I mean, even with the last line, he said, hey, it sounds like they're playing, tic-tac-toe and Tetris with AI and building computing stuff. It's like the consciousness for it to actually write that and or say that is extremely powerful in terms of what this tool is going to do. And yeah, D, I think Mr. Take Our Job, right?
Mr. Take Our Job says a lot of stuff there. I like what he says.
And he kind of smooth with it too, you know what I'm saying? But overall...
but I'm assuming the data centers, their room or facility has to be extremely cold.
Yeah. So one of the cool things about data center designs is you can take advantage of like isolating that cool or cooling a whole building. And when you're cooling a whole building, it's kind of so inefficient, right? And just for those that are wondering about what a data center is, just think of a data center as like a warehouse filled with computers from the floor to the ceiling. And if you're cooling that whole building, you have a lot of space that's not being used in terms of computing resources from the ceiling to the top of the rack. But this idea is taking it into a smaller footprint and possibly using something called liquid cooling. Have you heard of liquid cooling yet? Yeah. So liquid cooling is something that's getting even more popular with AI, with the type of chips that they're developing, but CPU liquid cooling too. Because the other day I watched this video, a gaming computer. You remember
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
I was going to say that gaming computers had those.
Yeah, gaming computers are coming out with liquid cooling in them, which is crazy. They literally have a radiator. They literally have a water line that goes directly to the CPU, and then a water line that goes back. And just like in a car, it flows right through as it gets more hotter.
They had that for a while. Actually, some people don't trust it. Because any leak.
Yeah, the whole thing is a wrap. Well, water and electricity don't go together, right? Or water and electronics in general. But this idea of these data centers, these AI data centers, are going to be smaller, does require less amount of cooling, less amount of space, and that's why this proposal is really focusing on buildings that are either vacant, nobody's living in there, or using it for business, and just building on top of them like a Lego set or a Tetris set of data center resources such as GPUs for AI. So. Yeah. If y'all interested in learning a little bit more about this project, and definitely if you are an investor or you want to contribute either time or money, right, one of the two, come and holler us here at the Tech Hustle, and we're definitely going to enlighten you. I'm almost like I don't even want to give them a slide deck no more. I'm just going to send them this podcast episode and say, hey, listen to this podcast episode. It tells you everything. But cool. Big shout outs to Google for this.
Did you say you uploaded this online?
Yeah, I'm going to have it uploaded online.
Okay,
I'm going to publish a link. I'm really trying to find like the best medium, and this is just a side note for us to publish this stuff on IG. Like if we do like, this is a 15-minute episode, but we can just do like 60-second clips of some of the conversation, and then we just post it. But I haven't figured out the best medium for it, but keep an eye out. Follow along on our IG page and all our platforms.
Are you going to get the link, Raymond?
Yeah. Raymond wants to tune in.
Want the link? Tune in on Mr. Steal a Job? You want to hear this?
Well, for the audience, for the audience listening.
For the audience or for you? Because
for the audience.
Not Mr. I'm going to steal my job part 2 over here saying,
He wants to tune in.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah. This is almost like a song created by AI, and you saying you don't want to listen to it, but this one you're going to tune in?
Yeah.
Depends on the topic or the source, right? And also depends on how much money we make off of this link. So, I'm just messing. But anyways, thank y'all so much for tuning in to our little sidebar about tech, about LLM, about AI. And yeah, y'all can see where we're going with this in terms of innovation. And like I said, there'll be some links below for you to follow up on the rest of the conversation. As I said, it's 15 minutes long and has some really good content. And yeah, we're going to jump into our next topic here. So, D Hustle, you got the mic, player?
I roll like a bat out of hell. No, I'm just
oh my God, get it.
So a lot of news today. Hope some of you guys know, some of you don't know. Apple finally rolls out iPhone's AIs. But not for all phones.
Not for all phones?
Okay. Only certain phones are getting the AI as we speak. Not all of it. I don't understand why Apple only giving certain people this AI instead of giving all at one time.
I don't know. I mean,
What do you mean certain phones? So you're saying I'm not qualified with my 12 right here?
No,
Oh,
no, you're
jeez.
not.
That's
You
crazy.
need an upgrade.
Oh my God.
So yes, correct. So some Apple AI features rolls out Apple for iPhone, but not for all. For some odd reason, of course, you're gonna get everything on 18.1. Once that rolls out, within a few hours, joining the. Oh, they even have a wait list for people who don't have it and made the first. So some people that have the beta have it, and then the others are not.
wow.
So
So, what do you think the strategy behind that is?
So there's a waiting list to get a software update from Apple?
Yeah,
Damn.
Oh, waiting.
just for the AI.
Oh, just for the
Just
AI.
for the AI.
Okay.
So here's the availability is going to be on the latest devices. So you're out, I'm out. What do you have?
I got a 14.
14? You just made the cut. So it's 15 Pro and 16 and up. Are able to get the intelligence AI. And even in the Mac computers and tablets
Wow.
are powered.
Bobby has a 14, so he's still in?
No.
Oh,
he's
okay,
out.
so he's out. All right.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah, he's out.
Okay, got it.
So he didn't make the cut,
Damn.
unfortunately. But yeah, I don't understand why they're giving that to some. If you already have the 15 and the 16, you should automatically have it and start testing it and get ready for the big bang.
Yeah.
This is not like the full blown. This is just like
This is the partial, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, the 14 Pro is not going to get it. That sucks.
It sucks. It is what it is. Have you guys heard about the app Starva?
The who?
Starva.
Starva.
No.
So I use this app. So basically, this app basically what it does. It monitors your fitness. So if you're riding a bike, if you're exercising, if you're doing a long walk, it basically what it does. It tracks it, and you're able to share it with other people.
Oh,
that's cool.
So you can do competition type
So
stuff.
you do competition.
Ah.
But here's the issue. Guess who has the Starva apps downloaded into their phones?
Who?
United States government, FBI,
What?
CIA,
Uh-huh.
and my famous one, Secret Service.
Secret Service.
So here's the catch. Right now, oh my God. Right now, French are giving these locations over Trump's, Biden, Ms. Harris, Putin, and Macron, which is the president of French. So basically, what's going on is that we're able to see their location,
Wow.
and some people, are using that for AKA assassination attempt, as you can see how Trump
Wow.
basically goes.
So the app is giving away locations
Of their security.
of their security.
Because they're the one using it.
Oh, look at that.
And then they're saying, hey, I didn't know you went to
Uh-huh.
Washington last week.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you know? Well, it says it here on the Starva.
Oh,
That's crazy.
That was a slide move right there.
Yeah.
So it's not even the people, but it's the people that are around them utilizing this app called Starva, which shares locations. Because I'm just trying to compete with my friends on staying athletic.
So here's one example. Le Monde traced Starva movement of Macron's bodyguards to determine that the French leader spent a weekend at Normandy seaside resort in Hollandfer in 2021.
Wow.
Right? This trip was meant to be private and was listed on the president's official agenda, which means nobody knew
Yeah.
this location. But once you shared it with Starva, everybody gets to see the location.
Everybody knows.
That's crazy.
Damn. They got him. They got him.
Also, Melania Trump and Joe Biden also are pinpointed by tracking their bodyguard Starva profiles.
Wow.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's pretty,
So just in case you need to know where these people are at,
Install Starva.
and start Starva.
Wow. Yo, that right there tells you like how tech itself, sometimes we don't know how much power we have, especially with this tracking stuff. Because it's GPS literally walking in our pockets wherever we go. And now it was because I was doing something cool with the Starva app. Now I'm, leaking information to the world about everybody's move, which is amazing in terms of like innovativeness. if you think about like hacking and those type of endeavors, people think like, oh, it's coding this. Like, no, it's like personal people behavior that you're basically tracking and then finding a way to weasel your way in. So that is crazy. Well, big shout outs for them to figure this stuff out, but it sucks for sure.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And another note, PlayStation 5 finally coming out with the 30th anniversary bundle for $500. Now, if you're missing the PlayStation 1, it looks exactly like the PlayStation 1. They want to make everything nice and slim, just like the PlayStation 1. Sold out in minutes.
Oh,
What?
wow. That's cool.
And as of right now, your next time to get it will be today at 9 o'clock Pacific time, which is 12 o'clock Eastern time zone. After that, they're not making these anymore.
Oh, so they're exclusive. 30-year anniversary console.
Correct.
Wow. With a classic look on it.
Yep. There's some extra goodies like a sticker, which I have no idea why you give me a sticker, but I guess we'll put it on there. You know, a poster, a PlayStation paperclip, which can only imagine be sold for 3 figures on eBay after the bundle
Facts. 3 figures?
3 figures.
That's crazy.
I'm thinking about buying it just for the pin.
You know?
And then I'll sell the PlayStation to Raymond if he wants it.
I do want my own PlayStation.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm going to put it here on Discord, ladies and gentlemen, so you guys can go ahead and see it.
Yeah.
And get you guys up and running if you guys want this beautiful PlayStation. Before I get to the next subject here, Galaxy S Fold Special Edition sold out in 10 minutes.
Wow. And then this is that almost competing with that that Chinese one
Chinese
from last episode, a few episodes ago.
Yep.
Wow.
Beautiful phone. It's a nice flip phone and it's a fold phone.
Wow.
Prices are looking at $1,800 and up.
Good Lord.
I'm gonna send here the link for that, and also they have it in Best Buy in case you guys want to see it and order it. That is completely up to you guys. It looks good, but
Not that price tag.
$1,800.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not for me.
No, not for me either. I mean, it looks fire though. It looks like if you unfold it all the way out, it looks a mini tablet.
Yeah, it looks
size.
real good. It looks real good. I like it. I like it.
Do you remember that fold phone? It was maybe you or Raymond. You remember at the Black Men in Tech conference, there was a guy selling sneakers. Was that what you, Raymond?
Oh yeah, definitely. That guy had the
he had a folded one, and he was on his hustle. He designed a sneaker using AI and actually got it manufactured. One of his prototype sneakers. So while he was at the conference, he was walking around showing a case to people, whatever. And some people actually wanted to sell it. But what he also was doing was walking around showcasing his design. And when he grabbed his phone, he flipped it open and went. And then it basically opened all the way up like that.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh shit! This is the flip one." He was like, "Yeah," and it perfect display, and it actually allowed him to show off his stuff even more because the display was really cool.
I didn't take no pictures, man. I didn't even get to see that. What's up with you guys? What are you guys doing over there, bro?
I didn't think about that. Yeah,
What the fuck is going on?
You know me; I'm always in the moment, bro.
that's the first time I've
you
seen
guys that
somebody.
real quick.
And he had a decent pair of sneakers. They were size
It's
14
funny
though.
because I don't know if these guys know, ladies and gentlemen. I am a sneakerhead situation and into new phones and gadgets, and these guys don't even show me no love. They're like, yo, man, you missed out, nothing. Boom, boom, boom. All I got to hear is Raymond's. I gotta leave. I got a date. That's all I got from Raymond. Unbelievable.
But yeah, that was actually a really nice phone to see that flip action thing.
I also put the link there, ladies and gentlemen, for Best Buy. So if you guys want to see what Samsung Flip Fold 6 looks like and the Samsung Z Fold looks like on Discord here. So if you guys want to go ahead and see it in the price ranges, they had the 256, 512, and the 1000 gigabytes on there. Also sold on Best Buy and other markets. Other than that, that's all I got.
That's what's up. Wow, did you see the price on that thing? Unlocked?
Which one?
1 terabyte?
Unlocked.
$2,259.
If you go to 256, you're looking at 1800, maybe 1900.
And look at that. The program automatically makes sure that it selects the one with the highest price.
Yeah,
Wow.
you got to click on it. But other than that, it seems like it's a 4.1 review there.
Yeah.
Again, not a lot of people have it. There's only 9 reviews, so nine
Shoot.
generous people has it.
This punchline right here sold out in 10 minutes. So.
That's crazy for me.
Yeah.
That's a shout out to Samsung selling out in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I haven't heard I haven't heard Apple sold out in 10 minutes yet in a while.
In a while, bro.
Have you got that?
No, it's true.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know, but we'll see if they're everybody's getting ready for the holiday, so all these stuff is going to be coming out
next year when the full blown intelligence comes out.
I mean, we can't sit here and just wait for it, bro. Like,
just kind of giving you little nuggets.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Pun not intended. Next up, we got Raymond's Nuggets. What's up, player?
Hey, what's up, gentlemen?
All right.
Morning. So, all right. So AI is a hot topic, as we all know. So, a few months ago, I had talked about a nugget here, specifically a browser that's becoming very popular. It's called the Brave browser. And basically, even some of my coworkers are using it. I was on a conference call a couple weeks ago, and the guy doing the demo was even using this browser, Brave. And the reason why I bring it up today is I talked about it a few months ago. Is all of these browser companies, Google, Google, for example, they're incorporating AI into like the browser, so you can use AI as in, hey, tell me about this website or tell me more about this, Google has Gemini, Microsoft even has their own AI. It's called Copilot, and they're all kind of like incorporating AI into it. So I wanted to talk about Brave because they just did the same thing. So now they incorporated AI into their browser. If you're a security nut, no pun intended, and you just, don't want to use Chrome or Edge that doesn't track anything, you can use Brave. And now they also have an AI assistant. It's called Brave AI Leo. So that's kind of why I wanted to bring it up. So, yeah. So
Brave AI Leo.
Yes. And the cool thing, too, about Brave is not only can you use it on Microsoft Windows, you can use it on Mac, but for you techies out there, you also can use Brave browser on Linux. They are the only browser, I believe, that you can use on all three platforms. So you can use it on Mac, Windows, and you can also use it on Linux. And now they have the AI assistant built in. You just have to turn it on within the settings. So, yeah, that's kind of wanted to bring that up to you guys here, all right?
Yeah, I mean, I always like the competition that it gives Google for search engines. My worries is which one do we choose? Because I believe last episode you had a different browser.
That was a search engine.
This is a search engine too, right? Oh, no, this is a browser.
Yes.
But they also provide search.
They also provide search.
Gotcha.
Last week was a search engine. This is a full-blown browser.
Okay. So sometimes I guess in the era that we live in, we kind of mesh the two words together, search engine with browser because of Chrome. Because Chrome technically is a search engine by default, but it actually is a browser. Right. Or no, it's a browser by default, but it also is a search engine.
Yep.
Or it's interface for a search engine.
Yeah. So for example, I still use Chrome on the side, and then that nugget I gave you last week, the start page. You put their add-in, and then it just takes over, and I use that as the search.
So you use the browser, this browser, with that start page search engine.
Well, no, that's only on my home computer because I don't want to confuse the kids. I use Chrome, and I put that start page inside of it.
Okay. So, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
So,
but this is an option to get rid of Chrome.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Got you.
So.
Yeah, it looks like it also has some VPN support here.
Yep, it looks like
and then the built-in AI.
Yep, it's becoming really, really popular if you're you don't want people to track your stuff, and it's just annoying. Like, just going on my Chrome on my family computer with the kids.
Yeah.
I can see everything that I went on, kids went on, like this stuff. If you don't want no one seeing what you went on, just, it doesn't track anything.
And my biggest thing is that, and y'all know how the season starts up even more, is like, now that the holiday season comes up, if I mention any word or if I go to any site to go look up something, everybody in my house almost starts to get, hey, what is this popping up in their browser now? Because I looked at these sneakers or looked at this shirt or I went to JCPenney. Now I'm starting to get hits from Target and Walmart all the time. And it's because, these browsers and search engines are sharing all our information and letting us know, like, hey, Bobby's wife may want you to buy her something from Target. So here goes this link here. Click on it to make this purchase. So all that information, like you said, Raymond, is sharing out. And this time of the year, it's even going to get worse. So keep an eye out for it.
Yep. So you don't use the Google then on Chrome?
I still use the Chrome.
Use the Chrome?
Yeah, I still use it, because I don't want to, the kids are just like, they're too confused.
Yeah, it might change. Well, not might. It does change the interface.
Yeah, it changed the interface. But I still use both.
Yeah.
You let your kids use this one?
No,
Or the other one?
No. On their profile, I just let them use Chrome because it just.
Oh, so it's just for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
It makes a lot of sense.
So,
All right, because I'm
yeah.
wondering if your kids use this and see
Yeah.
he doesn't want to see what the kids log on.
No,
I don't know.
no,
I think
no.
Justin might do you dirty, bro. I think he might come in and it might be like, oh, let me use what Daddy's using here real quick and see what's going on. All right, all right.
No, this is just for Dad. So.
Oh, okay, okay, cool.
that's what's up.
Yep.
Well, what's you got next on your list, player?
All right. So the next nugget I got here is I know D Hustle in particular. Is
Wow,
really,
wow. Hold on a second. It seemed like something's happening upstairs.
Somebody must have scored, huh?
That's exactly what. That's exactly what happened.
It's crazy. It's like what? 11 a.m.
Yeah.
These guys are going
I don't
crazy
know, but I'm
like
missing the tournament.
Yeah,
right now.
you know, missing something. Messi might be actually playing up there.
Yeah, you know.
So I know D Hustle is always interested in a good show.
Yeah.
And right now, my opinion, this is probably one of the best shows right now. I think
Okay.
if you go to Wikipedia, every episode is literally over 8.9.
I hope it's the show that I'm thinking of right now, but I'm gonna let me write it down.
So literally, like every episode, they kind of rate these things on a metrics, and every episode has literally got like a 8.9. And I think one of the most recent episodes almost got like a perfect. And I've been telling my coworkers about it. I know Bobby D is already on this show.
Uh-oh.
And
You're already
I
on the
kinda-
show?
I think so.
I kind of wanted to bring it up. I don't know if D Hustle's on it. I just put it in the chat here, and the Penguin is hands down the best show right now. So I don't
Facts.
Colin
If-
Farrell's doing his fucking
Oh
thing.
my
know.
gosh,
The
bro.
show is ridiculous.
It's
So
amazing.
It's like you can't even recognize Colin Farrell. Great actor. Even the young lady that's in there, that you know.
The
is,
Falcone ain't doing
Falcone,
nothing, baby.
yeah, it is.
Stop this.
Yeah, so I don't know if you're into like the comics and stuff like that. Everybody shits on DC, but this might save DC.
Oh my gosh.
They got it right. Like I
This
mean,
show.
yeah, Marvel, look out because this is like the best right now. So yeah,
Every
if you-
Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, 9
Yeah.
o'clock. Come on, let them know,
yeah,
man.
every Sunday,
They need to know.
So yeah, if you're not watching the Penguin, you better not be sleeping on this show. This is the best show.
I'm not gonna lie. So
Uh-huh.
I don't watch it on Sundays because I watch my football on Sundays.
Yeah, yeah.
Do as well.
But on Monday, it's on.
It's on.
Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Don't even speak to me.
Facts.
Every day, 6:00 p.m.
Yeah.
I'm watching it.
The show is amazing.
Very amazing.
And you, like you said, Colin Farrell, big round of applause for Colin Farrell, man. Like, I didn't even think that, when I first saw it, I was trying to figure out who was the actor behind it. And I'm like, yo, this might be the real person. And then all of a sudden I scroll down to see who's the star actor, and his face popped up. I mean, he gets a big round of applause for me for
Big
that.
round of
for
applause.
sure.
I
He's killing
give
it.
him also. Let me give him another round of applause because he did this better than fucking Miami Vice.
Yeah,
You know?
100%.
God, man, that man did his thing right here.
Yeah.
This is good. I mean, I know Shogun took all the awards earlier, but
Yeah.
this is. But to
Yeah, this
close
one
out
kills
to
Shogun.
close out the year, I think this is taking the awards now. So
Yeah.
It is.
yeah,
It is.
This is it's crazy. Like more people don't really know about this show. I don't know what is it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what it is that it's at 9 o'clock.
True.
Football's on.
Yeah.
So a lot of
True.
people's not paying too much attention.
You're right.
But if there's no football, I guarantee you somebody's watching this because it's the same way when oh my God, what's it called? Games of Thrones.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the other one? That came out, House of Dragons.
House of
Okay.
Dragons.
Same thing.
Yeah.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
A lot. By that time, there was no football on.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
So everybody was watching
For
that.
sure.
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
my thing.
This is a top tier show.
That-
Big shout
one
to
of the best nuggets fucking Raymond ever gave me right here,
for
bro.
2025. I mean 2024.
2024.
This is it. This is it. Yeah.
All right.
Yo, y'all need to send us a check though, for sure. But no, I definitely feel like this is by far one of the best shows that I stumble upon. I'm not even remember how me and my wife found it, but we were like, hey, let's just give it a try, and then we was hooked on episode number 1. And I'll tell you the thing for me. It already has a picture in there. My thing for me is his ability to like get himself out of any situation. His speaking, talking game, hustle game, mindset game is like on 1,000.
Yes.
Like his intellect in terms of the moves he's making.
I like it.
I was like, wow. I was like, yo, this show right here. And it also has like a wholesome feeling to it too, because he has, I'm not going to give it away, but he has a soft spot for his family, for his one employee, but also just the mafia mindset also comes to light here. So if you're not already tuned in, definitely check it out. Colin Farrell, man, I didn't know your acting skills were that fire. But you get a round of applause one more time for that. For sure.
Good.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Penguin, man. I can't wait until they start adding like Batman and maybe the Joker.
Yeah.
Hopefully it comes down to that, but right now it's just a series of just Penguin by himself.
Yeah, the origin story. You think they will incorporate that into this?
I hope so.
Yeah, I think it'll
I hope
fold
so.
in. Yeah.
I mean, if it's gonna be as good as this, I'm all in.
Yeah.
But
At least
not-
cameos or something.
I don't know. I almost feel like they got to do another season, but this is a mini series. I don't see them doing another series though.
What do you
another
mean?
Season.
What do
You think
you mean?
they're gonna have enough time to put the cameos like you're saying? And
So you don't think there's going to be a second season?
no,
Why
it's
not?
a mini series. That's just it. It's one season. So
Nah,
They got to have more,
gotta have
bro.
another.
They can't leave me on the hook like
you're
this.
correct, because they did say the same thing about Shogun, and now they're coming out with season
Again,
2.
you're talking about horrible
Season
fucking
3.
shows, bro.
I mean, Shogun started out the gate strong.
Yes, and then you started watching it, and I'm like
Yeah.
sleeping. I'm like, oh my god, is this guy ever gonna do something? Yada yada
Yeah.
yada. I'm not gonna tell anybody. If you haven't seen Shogun, go ahead and show it.
Yeah.
I just need at least how many episodes were there?
What, Shogun?
Shogun,
I believe it's 8.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
need 8 hours of my life back. Okay.
It was not
Yeah, it didn't close out very well.
okay.
Yeah, the momentum died.
A
But
lot of
this,
shows don't close out.
This
great.
show right here, if they do not come out with a season 2, they're going to have a problem for real.
Don't get me wrong. They got good actors,
Yeah.
great actors on the Shogun, but it wasn't what I expected. It's
Yeah.
not what I think I stopped at episode 6.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was like, yo, if I haven't gone back to it, it's a problem.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
But it's winning all these awards.
It
though.
did. It did.
Yeah, clean
Phenomenal.
house.
Congratulations to everybody out there. Yeah. But also congratulations to the Penguin because that shit blowing that out the park. You got me tuned in. You got my vote.
Wow. What it says, the city will be his, the Penguin. That's the punchline. The city will be his. Well, Raymond, thank you so much for those nuggets. And I think that topped the list for 2024 for D Hustle.
Damn right.
And yeah, man, we always appreciate you bringing in these nuggets, letting us
Okay.
know. And for future reference, we need them to send us checks with all this hype that we putting up for all these shows.
I had one more sidebar I forgot. To
What's up? What's up?
Bring it up on my first nugget there. I was talking about the browser with the AI.
Yeah.
I wanted to mention for all of anybody here and the audience who's interested, Apple will pay anyone $1 million if you can hack into their AI servers.
What?
So for
I'm
those
all
of you
about
here,
it.
if you want to go D-Hustle, start Googling how to hack and stuff like that on YouTube or anything,
Yeah.
Apple will pay you $1 million if you can successfully hack into
What's the
their
catch?
AI servers. Nothing. They want to just prove their security.
Wow.
Because I don't know if you guys heard with the mayor for New York, that is going down or whatever.
Yeah. Allegations.
So, allegations, allegedly.
Yeah.
Yes, because we don't want to get sued. Mayor Adams. So the FBI has had his Apple phone for over a year now, and they cannot crack it. So Apple's very pride on that and standing behind that.
Makes
So
a lot of sense.
so-
So they need hackers
yes,
Yeah.
so if you can hack into their AI servers, they will pay you $1 million.
because they want to use you to get into
Facts.
the mayor shit.
So yeah, I just wanted to throw that sidebar out there.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Understood.
Thank you so much for those nuggets, Raymond, as always. And yeah, if you're trying to make $1 million, go and try to hack the mayor's phone.
Yeah. So here's the catch. There's a catch to that. There's always a catch. Number one, you're a hacker.
Whoa.
Project number one, you're a hacker. So that means they're looking at you.
For sure.
Okay. Number two, you can get into this. Okay, great. Here's $1 million. Now we're gonna tax you on the $1 million.
Facts. So you're
Okay?
not walking away with $1
You're
million.
not walking away with $1 million. Number three, what else fucked up shit have you done that we need to figure out? What it is.
You sound skeptical.
Who else
D-Hustle.
you working on the black market with?
Facts. Facts. Who's gonna come forward for that?
Who's
right?
gonna come forward?
Yeah.
Because
I don't know.
9 times out of 10, let's be realistic. Hackers You never see their face.
Facts.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you think somebody's going to expose their face on that?
Just to get a mill?
Just to get a mill? They're probably making more than that on the black market right
Facts.
now.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you're one of those nice citizens, and
White
shit,
hats.
Yeah.
White hat.
Ethical
You know?
hacker.
Yeah, ethical hackers.
talking about you got a nice little family, but you got then maybe you give it to little Bob and Joe and shit. But you ain't gonna see no fucking brother gonna be like, nah, man, you trying to set me up?
Nah, I mean, if you're able to do that, it's way more worth than $1 million.
Yeah,
Of course.
I would just,
yeah.
I would double my money somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Well, thank you for letting us know.
sure. Whoever's interested,
Yeah,
go,
you heard it first here at the Tech
go
Hustle.
for it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, fellas. Well, we're going to jump into our next segment here. One that a lot of people tune into is
No way. Y'all
sports.
tune into me?
Yeah, they turned into the sports section of this conversation here, player. D Hustle, what we got going on in sports?
Sports. All right, man. First things first, I'm going to give a congratulations here to Miami University.
Oh, University of Miami.
Whatever.
Yeah.
They beat Florida State,
Let's go.
which I knew that was going to happen.
Let's go.
So I want to congratulate every Miami University of Miami,
Yes,
whatever
yes.
those you people are.
Uh-huh.
All right, congratulations for beating my Florida State. I'm expecting everybody else to blow us out so we can get first round picks.
Oh my gosh, here we go. This
All
guy.
right.
Coach.
Actually, I want to say something to you fans out here. You guys barely made it against Virginia Tech.
Hold on, bro. It happened
Okay.
though. It happened.
No, you guys won against Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. So this time you got an easy road ahead of you for FSU, but Virginia Tech, shout out to Virginia Tech, giving them the real run of their money.
I'm not gonna front. It wasn't easy.
All right, you guys were there. I was at a bar sitting down eating some food.
Yeah.
I seen it. People was going crying. People was leaving. I had to leave because I didn't want to be part of that.
Yeah.
All right. So congratulations to that. Florida, what's it called again? UCF.
UCF.
Yeah, it's looking. They're 3-4. They got a better record than Florida State. Congratulations to them.
Yeah,
There's a lot of other teams there that are 6-0, like the Army Black Knights are 7-0. Clemson doing their thing, 6-1. Even though Miami got an 8-0 record, they got 6-1. Still don't know why they're on top of that conference there. But other than that, college football is on every Saturday. Shout out to you guys. Hockey's doing phenomenal there.
Hockey's
Florida.
back up again, huh?
Yes, hockey's up. Panthers doing their things. New Jersey Devils doing their things. Rangers right behind it. Other than that, if anybody else, I don't know what other team people like, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'll leave you guys alone.
He said, "I don't want no smoke over there."
No smoke over there. Just keep it as.
Uh oh.
I want to give that special. Let me give it one more time in case nobody heard. To the Yankees.
Wow.
Are down 0-3.
You think it's over?
I think it's over.
Yeah.
Personally, actually, I'm a big, humongous Yankee fan also. But Dodgers came out to play.
Yeah,
Dodgers are coming out. They bust my Mets ass. Shout out to them. But at the end of the day, we didn't get swept. If you guys get swept, I have a lot of shit to talk about my Yankee fans
This is bad.
out there.
These are getting ready.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah,
If you guys have a phenomenal pitcher like Cole, play him until his arm is done. It's the end of the season.
End of the season. It's a wrap.
Everything must go. You can't just put the guy in 3 or freaking 4 innings and because they made a home run. No. Leave him in there. Because at the end of the day, you don't have a lot of more pitching after that.
Y'all better listen.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, they ran
Okay.
into an anvil. It sucks.
Yeah.
First of all, game number 1, Freeman, shout out to that man. Kill that shit. Bases loaded. Grand slam. Took the Yankees. Yankees should have took game 2.
Yeah.
No.
Couldn't
Yankees
close it
should have taken out game 3. No. Y'all niggas, y'all figured this shit out.
Yeah, I can see what kind of energy D got right now.
Y'all need to figure this shit out. Okay? I'm not playing anymore with these damn Yankee Bronx Bombers talking all this shit. First of all, y'all talk a lot of shit about my Mets. Let's get that shit out the way.
Here he goes. Go ahead.
right?
Go ahead, D. Your space is yours, kid.
But I ain't getting swept. And now we did lose to a great team. And then here comes that subject that we talked about him. Is Ohtani going to be the man?
GOAT.
Go?
Yeah.
He's got to win that chip.
Yeah.
Like I said before.
And the way he's closing it out, too.
And he's closing it out.
Yeah. No. But
Judge ain't doing his thing.
yeah, Judge is stinking it up.
Judge doesn't. Fun fact, ladies and gentlemen. Let me put it out here for everybody can hear. Judge is not the same person in the postseason. In the regular season, he's doing phenomenal. When it counts, he's not showing up.
It's crazy. It's like,
All right?
Yeah.
Soto doing his thing. Shout out to Soto and the rest of the other people. Yeah.
But let me just make sure we're clear. Tonight is the fourth game, right? So tonight they could close it out.
yeah, I hope that's not the case.
I hope it's not the case.
Yeah.
I really don't. I really hope they don't get swept. If they get swept, I'm not coming into the podcast next time. I have a lot to fucking say.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is going to be bad.
It is what it is.
So y'all better be ready, Yankees.
Yeah, be ready.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get down to NBA. Basketball is coming in.
Yeah.
Shout out to my Knicks for doing a 30-point loss against fucking Boston Celtics.
Wow.
All right.
At the beginning of the season?
Beginning of the season.
Jeez.
Shout out to my Knicks for winning over for 30 because of that first loss against Indiana Pacers. But then we lose to the Cavaliers again. Unfucking believable.
Cavaliers look good, though.
Yeah, they're doing phenomenal.
Like
They look real
4-0.
good.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're
they're
fresh.
4-0.
They're
Boston
fresh.
4-0.
Boston's 4-0.
And Cavaliers is on first place.
Yeah.
Boston, Orlando, Miami. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, go ahead and say it again.
Yeah, Miami's there. I don't know what's going on there.
Speaking of Miami, what is your opinion, Mr. Bobby D, on the statue for D Wade? Did you
Oh
see
my
that?
gosh, that thing was terrible.
Yeah.
Like, who is the designer for that? Like,
The Mask.
who?
The Mask.
That's who the person's name is?
No, that's the designer that looks like it's the I don't know who that person is.
I don't know who that person is.
But it's not Dwayne Wade.
That is definitely not Dwayne Wade. They must have got a wrong picture or something. Like, we're in the 21st century. Where you can carve things out of a stone with a laser with precision, using AI to generate the patterns that you need to follow to chip something out to make it look like a person. Like, I don't understand what in the world that was. Like,
I'm gonna show you who's the creator right now. It's right here in Discord. If you guys want to check out Discord, see who the creator was. That's Dwayne Wade right there. I don't know if you guys seen who that is. That's called The Mask.
Oh my god!
So shout out to Jim Carrey for having his, special mask guy for
Yeah.
being Dwayne Wade. Because this is my city, and I don't know. See how that's working over here.
Wow. Big shout outs to our video editor that's going to throw this picture in here during this part of the segment.
That's
throw
the
that
mask.
picture in there. But, I don't know what in the world that was. That's
I don't know.
actually a disappointment, especially for what Dwayne Wade did for the city down here.
Yeah, that's very disrespectful.
Very
That was
disrespectful. I mean, it's also disrespectful that they gave Dwayne Wade a big, humongous statue, and Allen Iverson was like a little teacup. I don't know what was going on there.
That was another bad one, too.
I don't know. Are they trying not to memorialize these fellas?
I mean, they got the jersey right, at least, with the number 3. They got the hands down right,
oh my gosh.
but the face is not right.
And that's not even like a normal facial expression. Like,
It looks like Dwayne Wade gained 50 pounds. Not too sure what's going on there.
that is
I got to
crazy.
figure this thing out, man. I'm not too sure who's doing it. You know what this reminds me of? You seen that commercial with Fitzgerald statue
one?
that they did the Fitzgerald statue, and it's like, who painted this?
Oh, yeah.
Let me see if I can show you here.
Yeah. And he has like a messed up grill or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy. I don't know that whoever did that was insulting. Like, after you mold that and you cast it and you like take it out of the furnace or however that process is, and you see it, and then you're like, oh man, this is a masterpiece. I want the world to see this. Do you actually like go to sleep at night when you do something like this? Like, because this is gonna live longer than D Wade. Right? This is going to memorialize him, right? This is like 30, 40, 60, 70, 80, 100 years from now. The statue's still going to be here. And when people go and look at it, that's the face they're going to see.
I would have personally put that there with his pink suit that he usually wears, with the black loafers and shit, because we don't know what the fuck is going on with Dwayne Wade right
oh
about
my
now.
gosh.
Let's be realistic here.
Yeah. Well, Dwayne Wade has his own family stuff going on, so I don't know.
Yeah, he's got his own thing. But shout out to that beautiful statue of Dwayne Wade. Doesn't look nothing like him.
I
Miami's happy about it.
mean,
You Heat fans are happy about it.
I don't know. Am I happy about it?
No?
It's a running joke on the internet. So, but yeah, they missed the mark on that one.
You sure?
Yo, somebody need to go redo that one.
There's nothing positive about this here.
Nothing positive.
Yeah, they missed the mark.
And why didn't I don't know. They couldn't have showed me this statue before my ceremony and then say, yo, they would have had to unveil it at the ceremony for me to even like, because if I would have seen this before, I would have said, no, don't even do the ceremony. Go ahead and cancel it. But make it for next year.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well,
It is what it is. And last but not least, let's get down to football, people.
what's going on with football?
Well, first things first. Shout out to those Dolphins, Ken. Got Tua back. Looking good. It's like he never left.
Wow.
But he did know how to slide this time
He learned a lesson.
against Arizona.
Yeah.
What do you think, Raymond?
Yeah, he looked good. Like D Hustle was saying, he was doing moves that I never seen before. Behind the back pass, shuffle pass. He looked good.
But
Defense let us down, and our coach with crappy conservative play at the end there. But yeah, no. Other than that, Tua looked good. So crappy loss.
yeah.
Yeah. F Tua. I want to get down to business real quick. You need to throw more Waddle. I finally picked up Waddle for fantasy
For this week.
For this week.
Yeah.
And you couldn't even throw to the man. Like, come on, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
shout out to the Commanders for the great fucking win. For that Hail Mary.
They look good.
Crazy. Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah.
Crazy win. Vikings took the L against the Rams. Philly winning against the Bengals. Even losing against Cleveland Browns.
That is crazy.
That's a bad loss.
Yeah.
First of all, number one, if my Giants can beat the Cleveland Browns, so can the Ravens.
Yeah, especially with the caliber that they
I
have.
want to take back my statement that I said last week about Lamar being the MVP.
Wow.
Oh.
You taking it back,
Can't
bro?
lose to the
My
Browns.
man changes every week.
Can't lose to the Browns if you're going to be an MVP.
You can't lose to the Browns?
No.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Well, Cleveland's loving it, though.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Jets took the L against the Patriots.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking the loss against the Falcons. There's not a lot of wide receivers over there, so much luck for Bucks.
Yeah.
Packers taking care of the Jaguars. Texas against the Colts. Let's get down to Bills, 31-10 against Seahawks. And let's get to the real deal.
Who you giving a round of applause for?
Shout out to the Chiefs, 7-0.
Oh.
Handling business
Ooh.
against the Raiders. Let me give a special also shout out to my best friend, Portia Smith.
Portia Campbell Smith. What up, Portia?
Portia Smith giving me that beautiful 7-0. As you can see, I'm here for you. I'm here for you, Portia.
For
I
Portia, let me know.
appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know the 7-0.
Yeah.
Monday night football game is going to be Chiefs and beautiful Bucks. Hopefully Baker Mayfield has something going on over there. But I'm considering this win for the Chiefs because since they don't have any good wide receivers, Chiefs might take that W again. Not saying that you guys are a bad team. You guys got a good match coming up soon. Well, they played the Bucks, then they played the Broncos, and then the Bills. Everything else, Panthers, walking apart.
Yeah.
Raiders, walking apart.
Check.
Chargers, walking apart.
Check.
Browns might be the issue here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Browns might take out the 7-0.
Hey.
Chargers won't be. I mean, yeah, they're better than the Chargers, but I'm hoping one of those teams knock them off.
I mean, Chargers has some injuries too, right?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, they got the new coach this year, so
Okay.
yeah.
Last night, also shout out Sunday night game. 49ers taking out the Cowboys. I feel real good about that.
And anytime the Cowboys.
Anytime. And then Giants losing to the Steelers.
Yeah.
I knew that was going to happen, but damn, man, all I needed you. Malik Neighbors, you hurt my feelings, man. You can't be dropping these balls, man.
Yeah.
I was 2 points away. I lost in my fantasy because of you. I'm going to have to bench you next week.
Wow.
Okay?
He's officially called it.
I'm going to have to put Devontae Smith in, and I really didn't want to, but I'm going to have to.
Wow.
Because I lost.
Data, bro. Data validates it, bro. No emotions.
No emotions.
No emotions.
It is what it is. Other than that, that's all I got for sports here.
Yeah, well, always, D. Hustle, thank you so much for filling us in. I'm sorry to hear the Giants going through it. The Dolphins, we're still going through it.
Dolphins should be good.
Yeah.
We're I think if we get one more loss, it'll be impossible to make the playoffs.
Yeah. We'll
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
you can't have more
that's
than
going to be
6.
right now. Let me tell you right now. You might as well get that over with right now.
I know. We play the Bills next week. So.
You see?
Actually, Bills has been our nuisance, right? But let me ask you this. If we do get another loss and no run for the playoffs, do we pinch Tua for the rest of the season?
That's a question for Raymond.
No,
That's a Chris
you
question,
can't do
right?
that because we could still.
What do you mean? He's the number one player.
Well, you could still spoil someone's season.
Oh, so now we're spoiling somebody else's season. That's why you keep him on, rather than save him for next year, so he can be 110% healthier.
You can't do that. Come on.
Come on, bro.
You can't sit him out for the rest of the year.
All right, but if it's an active game and we're at the halfway point and we're blown out, that's when we can sit him.
Well, the season's not over. Technically, numerically, we're still in it. So anything can happen.
Let me get this straight. You didn't have Tua since week 2. All right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 5 games without Tua.
Yeah.
And then you lose. Let's say you lose against the Bills, which you are going to lose against the Bills.
Wow.
You don't want to bench him to save your player
For 2025.
Because this comes to this is what confused me, Raymond.
I would say maybe week 14 or something like that, week 15. But no, you can't do that now.
What do you mean?
We're still in it numerically. It's not over.
Because we had the same debate with you not have taken the play after you're being blown out.
Yep.
Well, yeah. I mean, but we are still in it numerically. We're not eliminated yet from the playoffs.
What's numerically for you? Over 50%?
Tomorrow.
I think if you can't have more than 7 losses. 6 is tops, but 7, you're done. You're definitely not making the playoffs.
So when we get to 7, is that the time when we start to bench our stars for next season?
I
don't know. Look, you're gonna blame the coach, bro.
Nah,
you're gonna blame the coach.
You know what it is that your division right now is a toss-up.
Yeah, yes.
No, it's trash.
Your division right now is a toss-up.
Well,
the only person right now, team that's playing phenomenal is the Bills, which I know you guys are going to lose to. But Miami, New England, and the Jets all have the same record. You're 2-5, 2-6.
That's crazy.
Are we 2-6 or 2-5?
You're 2-5.
Yeah.
Because of the bye week.
Because of the bye week.
Yeah.
But other than that, you're in second place.
They're trash. It's Bills' division. They've won it.
You're in second place. Not too sure what. I don't know, man. This guy. I need all smoke, guys. I need you to bring all smoke over here. I'll take any type of smoke you want because this guy is confusing me. We want to put our players. If we get blown out, we take out the players. Make up your mind, Raymond. What are we doing?
I'm just trying to see how his coaching style is. You know,
that's why he's not a coach.
I mean, there's some things that are important, some things that are not. I'm just trying to figure it out.
If you get blown out, take the players out. You're not getting blown out, leave them in.
Yeah.
Make up your mind. Which one we doing?
I mean,
are we benching Hill?
Coach Similian, I don't know, bro. Coach.
It is what it is.
He don't know yet. He don't know yet. It's week to week now.
Yeah, it's week to week basis.
I feel you. Well, D Hustle, as always, thank you so much for that segment. We're going to close it out real quick, but before, turn up the music a little bit. We definitely want to give a big shout outs to our sponsor, Marvelous Creations. If you haven't heard us talk about her, we talk about her every single episode. She services all of Palm Beach down to Miami-Dade, and she's going to be shipping stuff too. So if you are looking to get something delivered, especially with the holidays around the corner, by the time this episode comes out, I believe Christmas is right there. She will definitely have some Christmas treats that she can ship out and or deliver for any type of events that are happening down here in South Florida. Check her out on the Tech Hustle. Come to our website, click the link, let her know you've got it from us so we can get credit for it. But definitely check out Marvelous Creations. We're going to have the video spin around a little bit so that you can see some of her work. So big shout outs to her. Another plug that we want to put in out there is Jasmine Writes, our staff writer here at the Tech Hustle. She does offer resume review or resume rewrites. She offers different type of services. So definitely check out Jasmine Writes. And yeah, Jasmine, as always, we really appreciate your support. And yeah, let us know when somebody plugs in with you. And other than that, fellas, how y'all like the episode today?
It was good.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm confused with Raymond, but it's good.
Hey, Raymond gets the big star, but then he also gets a big bump, right? Star, he's talking about Penguin, and then his coaching style, depending on the time of the year and the game.
I'm bad.
I don't know. It's one or the other. I did want to give Raymond a big, bring it down a little bit. Big happy birthday. Happy birthday to Raymond. When was your birthday? On the 20 what?
26.
The 26th. Yeah, so he's one of our last October birthdays. Happy birthday, my brother.
Thank you.
On to another 20, 30, 40, 50 more years, my man. Keep kicking, man. Keep kicking. And actually, happy birthday to all my family members. October is usually packed for us the time of year. We got so many birthdays.
And me.
So definitely big shout outs to you. And yeah, Thanksgiving and by the time y'all hear this is already passed. Christmas and the holidays are coming up. We're shooting for episode 50, so we'll be there soon. For a plug, check out our online community. We run a very vibrant online community. Go to our website, www.thetechhustle.com. Click join community. Become a part of our community. Also, we have newsletters that publish every month from January all the way to where we are right now, November, December. We've published at least 12 newsletters, including spotlights. If you want to be a spotlight member, you subscribe and follow, and you want us to give you a big shout out, definitely click the link to become a spotlight member. But the main thing is subscribe to our newsletter. And then the last thing is that we got Backstage with Bobby D's coming out. So give them a big round of applause. By the time y'all hear this, Chanel Powers episode is already out. Bobby Allen episode is out. Who else? Marlon Avery's episode will probably be out by then. And definitely I want to say big shout outs to everyone that has featured in our Backstage with Bobby D episodes, where we travel the country visiting people that I'm peers with, or I've worked with, or just like-minded people. And yeah, big shout outs to everybody that's been a supporting cast for our Backstage with Bobby D. Always appreciate you, D Hustle, holding it down. Raymond, don't call him Ray. Always my man. We're getting close to 50, getting close to the end of the year. Any last words before we cut it off?
Yeah. First thing I want to say, happy Halloween for everybody out there. Halloween is coming up. Also, November 4th, very important day in everybody's life. Please vote. Make sure you vote responsibly. Other than that, shout out to my wife. Happy birthday, November 2nd.
What up, Leslie?
Happy
birthday.
And happy Thanksgiving. If this episode didn't come up, for happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Other than that, that's all I got.
As always, thank you so much. Raymond, don't call him Ray. What up, player?
Yep. I got nothing.
Oh, shit.
He said nothing.
Have a good Halloween, everybody.
Yeah, we stressed him out a little bit about his coaching style. So now he ain't got
the Dolphins
nothing.
stress me out.
And hopefully, maybe if you guys put that statue with the Dolphins, you guys might have something going on and shit. Yo, I don't know.
Wait until you see the Marino statue. Watch how that picture's going to look just like Dan Marino, for real. I don't know.
I'm assuming that they're going to evaluate the statue first before bringing it out to the public. That's what they should have done here.
Facts.
They should have said, hey, do I look like this person? Yes or no?
Yeah, I don't know.
Shoot.
Yeah, that's a whole different story.
Shit, they even made a fucking Rocky statue look better than that shit.
Facts.
Holy crap.
Well, D Wade, we still show much respect and love, appreciation for what you've done. If you want to come to the show and talk about it, player, the seat is open. Come pull up. We up in Palm Beach. It ain't that far, man.
If you guys want, please show Jimmy Butler how to play ball. If you guys want to win championships.
If we want to keep it running
for you guys.
Keeping it running. Yeah. But that's a side note. All right, y'all. As always, thank y'all so much for tuning in. We really do appreciate you watching. Please subscribe this episode. If you get to this part of the episode, that means you're riding with us. So thank you so much. Tell a friend about us. We're growing a community. Big shout outs to our 2,000 subscribers. Big round of applause for y'all. And yeah, holla at us. We're here at the Tech Hustle. It's your boy Bobby D.
Peace.